This is the National Weather Service in Blacksburg with a weather briefing recorded on Wednesday afternoon, June 15th at 3:30 p.m. A slight risk of severe weather is present across the entire National Weather Service Blacksburg forecast area for Thursday. Meteorologists here at the National Weather Service in Blacksburg are concerned about a line of storms we expect to develop in West Virginia during the late afternoon hours on Thursday and reach our forecast area by Thursday evening before pressing south during the mid to late evening hours. Damaging straight line winds will be the primary threat with this line of storms, but one or two tornadoes also cannot be ruled out with the impressive wind shear in place with this line of storms. Just as a reminder, a slight risk of severe weather means that scattered severe thunderstorms are possible, and that could include one or two tornadoes along with reports of damaging winds. It will be very warm and humid on Thursday with temperatures reaching well into the 80s in the mountains, low to mid 90s along and east of the Blue Ridge, which will provide plenty of fuel for thunderstorms to develop Thursday afternoon in advance of a pretty potent storm system that will be approaching from the northwest. This is how one computer model suggests the storms will develop on Thursday. Here's the forecast for the early evening hours. As you go forward in time, you see these thunderstorms congealing into a line or a broken line entering southeast West Virginia and southwest Virginia and central Virginia. And right now, it appears that the greatest chance for severe weather is going to be across the northeastern part of our area from the Greenbrier Valley down into the Allegheny Highlands, the southern Shenandoah Valley, and even down perhaps into portions of the Roanoke Valley and Virginia Piedmont. But again, that potential for severe weather exists across the entire National Weather Service Blacksburg forecast area Thursday evening and Thursday night. By the time we get to the late evening hours, you see that line of storms has gradually weakened as it pushes south into the south side and Piedmont areas. But as we go through the overnight hours on Thursday night and early Friday morning, you still see some stronger storms lingering into the area, so we need to keep an eye on weather conditions during the nighttime hours tomorrow night. Just as a reminder, we ask that folks have multiple ways to receive weather warnings should they be issued tomorrow, including a NOAA weather radio, local television or radio stations, and access to internet sites such as weather.gov. So to summarize, we do expect the potential for damaging winds and isolated tornadoes Thursday evening into Thursday night as a line of thunderstorms develops in West Virginia and slides southeast into Virginia. There is some uncertainty with regard to the location of where this line of storms will develop, how intense it will be, and what areas will be most impacted. As I said, right now, the models are suggesting that the north and northeastern portions of our forecast area have the highest chance for severe weather on Thursday evening. And again, the primary threat, as we show here on the graphs, would be straight line winds, but a isolated tornado or two cannot also be ruled out considering the amount of wind shear in place. So damaging winds are the primary concern with isolated tornadoes possible. These storms will be fairly fast moving, so we do not anticipate much in the way of flooding. Additional information, forecast, and briefings will be provided Thursday morning. We ask that you monitor our website carefully at weather.gov/Blacksburg or our social media pages listed here. Thank you very much for your time.